Today we are removing the stereo from a 2007 Honda Odyssey. The problem we are presently having is, I don't know if you can hear it, but the CD changer is grinding. And this is something we're going to remove from the dash and get it up to the shop and take care of this. We're going to start with our pry bar and start along the edge of the bottom panel here and pry this edge of the panel up, releasing clips. Now all the clips on this panel release with pry pressure, and as we pry we're pulling up on the panel as well, working our way across. And you can still have here the CD changer grinding away. Start back now on the top side, releasing clips. And this will release the panel all the way across. We're going to lift it up over the gear shift and pull that down out of the way here. Now this panel has several connectors on it. The connectors, there's one here at the door on-off for the light, and we push the trigger in on the side and it releases. Now the trigger on most of these connectors is a little tab on it that when you press down into the connector, this allows the clip to release and you can wiggle the connector loose. Now one thing usually with all the connectors on these panels, they are all keyed, which means they only fit one specific spot, so there's no mistake of putting one in the wrong position. Now we just disconnected the passenger airbag. I would suggest not turning the air conditioning, or excuse me, the ignition on, and so on. We just removed the last connector from the front panel. Next we're going to remove one screw below the stereo here that's been exposed from removing the upper panel. In actuality, the stereo sits down here below on the panel, and there are two screws here on this panel for helping to remove this section. But again, we're just removing the changer on this one today. I'm going to unscrew the screw on the right. Now we've removed the two outside screws, and next is the third and final screw. It is buried way up here in the back. You're going to need probably an extension to get to this screw. And it's way up in the center. And that screw is the same size as the two outside ones. And I'm going to grasp the edges of this panel and pull it from the dash. Because of the airbag light, we're going to turn around and go back and hook this connector up, the passenger airbag. And we're going to place the key in the ignition with this connector hooked back up. Set the parking brake and shift to a lower gear. This will help us to remove the stereo and the components here. And these will all come forward. And again, we have connectors at the back here. The first connector is at the CD changer. We push the trigger in and release that one. The second one, the trigger is on the outside here. We're going to push that trigger in and remove that connector. And down here at the navigation and display controls, we have two more connectors which sit right here. And we're going to take these connectors and put the trigger down and release these. And the top one, the trigger is on the top, and I'm getting the cramp in my finger. There we go. Now we've removed the complete system. There will be two screws here on the side we're going to remove. We've already removed one. And two screws on the left side. I'm going to shift this back into park and remove the key from the ignition. And there's one screw. Remove the second screw. This will allow the CD changer to pull back out of the front face panel. And what we did was back the changer out of the panel. This is the CD changer, and this is how you remove the 6 CD changer. We're going to get this up to the shop, take care of it. Hope this video has been helpful. Thank you for watching.